Good morning. It is October 13th, 2024, and this is my fall garden update. I'm here in the Verde Valley, and I just readied these 5 beds in the orchard garden to do some fall planting. So I'm going to be putting in garlic, beets, carrots, spinach, celtis, lettuce, that sort of stuff. And so I'm going to take a little bit of a tour about what's going on here and what's growing. There's a lot of clearing, there's a lot of kind of transition period here. This is the end of the Armenian cucumbers. We did do this very nice type of squash, I can't remember what it was called, but it's like this nice kind of winter squash, and that did pretty well on these trellises. One of the tricks is figuring out things that are bug repellent, because we do definitely have a lot of squash bugs, cucumber beetles, these things that really do a lot of damage, and so it's kind of a constant battle with that. But the fruit trees are doing well. This is a plum, and I'm not going to show every tree on this one, but get a general idea. I think we lost 3 of the 30 trees we put in, or 25 trees that we put in, so we'll be replacing those in probably February or March of next year. This was our little pumpkin patch. There's still a few pumpkins left. We picked some of them. It did pretty well. The corn did not really do well. I've tried to grow corn every year, but I've never quite got the timing right, or the variety right, or something like that. This is a peach tree that did amazingly and had some fantastic fruit all over it, which was great. We still have watermelons everywhere. So, and if you can see these, they're really just everywhere. They just kind of grow wild now every year. We put the seeds around the base of all the trees, and watermelons everywhere. All the watermelons. Okay, I'm going to go into the main garden area. This is the persimmon tree that is definitely unhappy about something, and I'm not sure if it's got a disease or there was like a young chase tree growing up by its base that might have messed with its roots, which we chopped down. But anyway, we didn't get any persimmons, just these tiny ones. This is the asparagus patch here, and that's doing great. There's even these little tiny asparagus berries, which are pretty cool. Fig tree is doing well. This still getting figs on here. You can still see some figs. This is the sweet potatoes. It's dying back, but we'll be able to harvest those. I usually try to harvest them at the beginning of November, and then we can serve them with Thanksgiving, which is pretty awesome. All right, we have lots of little birds over here. I don't know if these ones might be hiding. There's some little black copper morans in here. They're about 3 weeks old. Hey babies, you gonna come out? No, maybe not. Let me go on the other side. Hi. There they are. These are great. I love those copper eggs. They're so pretty. Let's go this way. Pomegranates, these are doing great. This tree is covered with pomegranates, which are just coming ripe now. Tons of peppers. Every year we've just been getting more and more and more and more, and they go for get like 8 months of peppers here. It's pretty amazing. Here we have more birds. I like to keep all the young birds in the garden area to tend to them more. These are they're so scared of everything. These are red broilers. These are meat birds. We'll be harvesting them in a week or so. We usually like to raise our own, but occasionally I get some hatchery birds because they get bigger and we can part them out. And that's just something we do. I haven't bought, chicken from the grocery store in about 3 years, so that's pretty cool. Here's quail hanging out. Here's some other little eggs I just harvested. And let's go over here and look at the Dutch bantams. So these guys are in this little omelet coop, which I don't like. Probably should do a review of that at some point. Okay, hi babies. They're very cute. That's Rainbow, like the band. He's very pretty. And Flapjack, she now lives with her little pack. Let's see. Let's go over this direction. I made this little shade area for the birds, and it actually worked really well through the whole summer. We've got shade cloth up above, and this 50% on the sides, and no, they did great. Here's more peppers. So this is like, there's so many peppers in here. These are hot peppers, and it's just completely full of peppers. Every single bit is just full. I've been making so much hot sauce. If anybody's local and wants to make hot sauce, come on over, because I got a lot of peppers to pick, and still lots of basil, lots of pesto has been happening still. This is the end of the okra drying up. Okra. If anyone knows what this big giant plant is, let me know. It just kind of appeared there. It's like 7 feet tall. It's pretty cool. It looks like a giant house plant, but I don't know what it is. I'm sure somebody knows. Okay, here's a lot of wildness. See, all this needs to be gone through and removed. This was the tomatoes, but they didn't do particularly well. We do have some nice tomatillos coming up right now. A lot of wildness. Oh, that was all the eggplant in there. You can still, let me see, this has a good zoom on it. There's some eggplant. Yeah, that entire bed is eggplant. Still producing. And I'm not going to go in the greenhouse today because it's a mess and I'm still cleaning it up, and the only thing going on in there is my banana trees are huge, and I'll take some pictures of those. Someday I'll learn video editing and I can just splice in a picture. That would be pretty cool. This is that absolutely giant mullein that now this is all dried up, and I can start harvesting these seeds, which is great. So again, local, come get some giant mullein seeds. These are going to be awesome. These just come up everywhere. This volunteered 2 years ago, and it's got to be about 10 feet tall. It's great. Well, I think that's kind of what's going on this fall. As you can see, lots of jungle to clear. There's an amaranth. Again, these things just keep coming back every year, which is great. But I'm going to be removing stuff and turning things over and tending to birds. And that's my very abbreviated fall update. All right, see you in the winter. Bye.